It was and it is a great honor for me to take part in this Back to Future conference because it's about music, how to save music for the future and how to share that fantastic, unreplaceable feeling what music can give us only.
We have a kind of phrase for ECOC family, and it's an existing body which collects all the European Capital of Culture towns previously holding the title and the volunteers for the next one. And they actually gather year by year, and I was a member of that gathering and of that meetings few times during our active days in 23, 22, 21. And it was like refreshing that memory because the first panel was from Wroclaw. I know very well the Wroclaw director and the Wroclaw program and the Wroclaw guys. We did workshops together. And Novi, which is pretty close to us, and Timisoara, which was together in 20. So we were parallel holding the title in 2023. So it was a kind of refreshing my good memories about being a European Capital of Culture families and being a family member again.
I'm very grateful that you invited me here because it's my honor to share my experiences and everything we have done during this process of European Capital of Culture in Novi Sad. But also it's very important for me to connect with people who are on the same path, and to make some kind of network. It's especially important for my orchestra and for my festival.
It's amazing to be here, and thank you very much for the invitation. Of a lot of people, a lot of professionals. We have the topic of European Capitals of Culture, which is really interesting, and Timisoara was European Capital of Culture, and it's so great to share the whole Romanian content made in Timisoara, and of course it's really nice to be here.
This kind of events, now where we are meeting, I mean, here probably are present 7, more than 12 European Capitals of Cultures, and some others with big ambitions, UNESCO Cities of Music, and these are the kinds of cities and the people who represent them, of course, who are the driving forces behind how culture evolves in Europe, and even if it's just a small room, there is a very high level of nuclear and cultural energy inside.
I'm here in Budapest to show our classical music projects, and it's really nice to see what the other capitals of culture are doing. And also, I'm really looking forward to the session about different cities in music, and this would be very important for our legacy also, because the year 2024 is about to end soon, and we have to think about how Tartu, together with Southern Estonia, is evolving into the next phase.
Honestly, I am very honored that I got invited, and honestly, it's really great to connect with the fellow professionals and all of these music industry experts that are working on incredible projects. I am very happy to hear all about them. It's been very inspirational day so far, and I really hope that there will be many fruitful collaborations actually coming from all of the networking and all of the inspirational people here.
So for me, this was extremely useful conference because I'm new in a team. I mean, I worked for 1 year there. So sharing it, hearing what were the other expectations, works, outcomes, and also very practical information by other colleagues from other European cities of culture was extremely important for me and very interesting.
I would say in a nutshell, it's unity in diversity. I met so many people from other capitals of culture, which actually I would never met before. And I saw all these presentations and I was so impressed about all this creativity and all this passion, but also all the expectations they put into their projects. So it was for me not only a conference like listening to others, it was really feel the emotional side, which is also something I like very much, that the title is not only a title, it's really something which touches everybody in this area, and it's a really personal approach for everybody.
I thought it was really interesting to learn about the different cities, about the music film festivals in Vienna, also their approaches in Varaždin, and the European Festival Association. I think we could showcase and exemplify how important music and culture are for a city and for urban development. And I think we just started, and I think we have a long way to go in order to really leverage the potential of music and culture and creative industries for cities.
Well, we discussed really important topics, and it was a really great networking opportunity. I already have some new ideas that we will develop with our colleagues here on the conference. Well, I think that we have too short time that I'll explain everything that I learned, but I saw some great initiatives. I learned from my colleagues about some opportunities of funding of cultural projects. And I'm very happy because I made Varaždin City of Music visible among other colleagues, other cities. And yeah, this is the most important things. And I enjoyed beautiful Budapest.
I think Back to Future is simply, it's a wonderful conference. It's my third time here it's my second time in Budapest, my third time at Back to the Future, because once I took part online. And every time there's a new learning, or today it was learnings. So I've not only met a lot of interesting people from different cultural networks and cities of culture, but also kind of understood now what a city of culture actually does and what it's for. So now this will help me to further develop one of our projects, which is a music film festival, with the aim to simply make arts and culture accessible to everyone.
So I was leading the panel about UNESCO Cities of Music, and for me it was quite a refreshment to change the perspective from European Capitals of Culture, from the details of our program, to turn towards the future. And we were talking about what kind of role this kind of title can have in the urban development strategies, what kind of tools, good practices other cities have or have in vision. We were talking with the representatives of Varaždin and Mannheim, but we're also one of our partners from our former ECOC here, the Valley of Arts, which colleagues were also representing the European Festival Association, and we were also had some insights into the music life and how the dynamic of the music life of Vienna is.
I started some festival and cultural work, and then started to work with policy making, and that's why I find Back to Future kind of conferences as a vital networking point that would help knowledge sharing of best practices, and helping to form actually what we want as a sector from policymakers in order to help the lobbying organizations as European Festival Association, or on country level the Hungarian Tourist Program Foundation, to help the sector in the best way as it wants to.
I think we had a marvelous day today. It was a fascinating journey. We encountered projects like never before. It was great to know cities devoted to music, to meet professionals working on this project, and see all the background they have at home. And first of all, the meetings, the informal talks we had between the session, it really reminds me the best times we had before the COVID. So I really do think we had new friends, as we had a lot of old friends as well. And we'll see everyone in the coming Back to Future conferences.